Setting the figure of Jeremiah and his words alongside the sayings of Jesus from the gospel is illuminating. Remember the call of Jeremiah? I'm sure you do. It's often read at ordinations, as it was at our newly ordained Deacon Dan's ordination yesterday. Before I formed you in the womb, I knew you. I knew you. I knew the mission I had in mind for you. I dedicated you as a prophet. And then, do you remember Jeremiah's words? Lord, I'm so young. How can I speak? And God replied, I will enable you to speak. I will put my words into your heart. I will reach out and touch you so that you can fulfill the mission that is yours. Initially, the hopes and expectations of Jeremiah's ministry seemed to be coming to fruition. He began, obviously, at a very young age, and it seemed as though he was going to be quite successful. A new king ascended the throne, Josiah. He was young, very young. It seemed that he could rule for 30, 40 years, and he had begun to implement reforms, redirecting the Jewish community back to fidelity to God. It seemed quite hopeful until Josiah, that young king, met with an untimely death, only 5 years into his reign. And as often happens, the great expectations and high hopes of Jeremiah's youth encountered the harshness of this world. Frustration succeeded frustration. And unlike the great Elijah, who experienced violence and angst from outside the Jewish community, Jeremiah not only experienced it from outside, but also from within, from his own kin, from those to whom he was sent. He was abused, mistreated, exiled, and eventually killed. Jeremiah was a man of disappointments. And the gospel gives us a clue how he remained faithful and avoided giving up and giving in to despair and sadness while remaining sane. Fear no one, Jesus said. Do not be afraid of the one who can kill the body, but cannot kill the soul. Rather, be afraid of the one who can destroy both soul and body in Gehenna. To whom was he referring? Be afraid of the devil? Is that what he was saying? No, the devil cannot kill the soul. He was saying, be afraid of God. It's a dramatic way of saying, organize all your fears according to that great fear of breaking off your friendship with God, who is truth and love and goodness itself. Order your fears according to that fear of losing his friendship. And then he said, do not be afraid. You are worth more than many sparrows. There's reason for you to trust. Don't be afraid of what they can do. He will see you through. He has counted the hairs on your head. He knows the sparrows, and you are worth so much more than they are. Do not be afraid. Organize your life accordingly. And then he provides the encouragement. Nothing is concealed that will not be revealed, nor secret that will not be known. In other words, don't lose heart when your efforts don't appear successful. You can't see everything. One day you will, but right now, much of your labor is concealed. Be faithful, continue to make visible what I have whispered in your ear. How timely this message is on Father's Day. Men, no doubt you have encountered disappointments. The disappointments that often come from moving from youth to adulthood. Or maybe disappointments with yourself. with your career, maybe with your family, maybe with that one adult child that keeps you up late at night, anxious and concerned. Don't lose heart. You can't see everything. One day you will, but right now, much of your labor is concealed. Order your fears properly. Place the fear of rejection, the fear of loss. Place all those fears under that great fear of losing friendship with God. Don't give in to the pressures that come your way. Just go along, get along. Lose your high hopes. No, hold fast. Order your fears properly. Be faithful to God and make visible that which He whispers to you in your ear. And may God bless all of you, dear fathers, the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit.